my favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
I've got your back.
Wait, I know you. Fear not, come dragon or giant, will be.
What do you need, my friend? Take a look. Remember? I've got your back.
Captain Gyalan does the business around here.
Still here. I've got your back.
Good day, friend. Keeping well? No, it turns out that the spell requires a heart stone to cast properly. I didn't have one with me when I cast it. If you cast the spell without a heart stone, it attacks anything in sight. Heart stones are only found on Solstheim, as far as I know. Master Neloth believes they may be fragments from inside Red Mountain that were flung here during the huge eruption 200 years ago. This is Master Neloth's tower. He's a Telvanni wizard. You've never heard of the great houses of Morrowind? House Telvanni is the house of the Master Wizard, one of the ruling houses of Morrowind. Master Neloth is one of the oldest and most respected members of House Telvanni. Not so much with as for. I am Master Neloth's apprentice. He's teaching me the art of sorcery. Well, he is a very great wizard. It's a great honor for him to have taken me as his apprentice. To be honest, it's horrible. He's very unpleasant and hardly teaches me anything. Sometimes he uses me in his experiments. Even so, I pick up a lot from just watching him. I'd better get going.
The ash from Red Mountain holds secrets. Secrets I mean to uncover. For now, not much, but in a few decades, when I return to Vardenfell, you would be seen as Morrowind nobility. In the meantime, we would keep a bed and chest here for you. When the city of Vivec was destroyed, it took decades for us to rebuild. We are still but a shadow of our glorious past, but someday we will rise again. The man makes a dreadful cup of Canis root tea. However, he seems to run the place well enough. Oh, were you fishing for a compliment, a sign of gratitude? Don't waste your time. Those things are for the weak and foolish. Perhaps later. For now, I have a slightly more personal request. You see, I'm a collector of staffs, magical staffs, in particular those made by Azra Nightwielder. Through some divinations, I believe I've located one. If you retrieve it, I'll give you a staff of my own making. Nightwielder's creations don't really hold up in comparison to what can be made today, but they have sentimental value for me. You understand? Are we done? I thought so.
Still here.
Looking to hire a boat? I can take you to any port on the coast. Where you headed? Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
Huh?
May not look like much, but my boat can get you there faster than walking.
Still here.
I'm right behind you.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy. Both my parents were in the Legion. There was an ambush. Taylor said she'd feed me if I could make myself useful. I'd take care of the animals, run errands, that kind of thing. I guess it could be worse, but I'm sick of sleeping outside with the horses. I want a real home, real parents, not this. All right then.
behind you. I'm right behind you. Still here. Here. I've got your back.
Wood! Matrexx!
Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable. Do you? If you're
Northern
looking for
Maiden,
passage,
ship
talk to
shape,
Captain
ready to
Gallo.
go.
I've got your back.
Good day,
I
friend.
wonder if a dragon
Well?
could be captured alive. It would make a fascinating test subject.
I'll make you pay for that.
I'm right behind you.
Whoops.
Time to end.
I wonder if a dragon could be captured alive. It would make a fascinating test subject. You didn't have to speak a word. I could sense it the moment you came in. You've proven your worth, and I'm as good as my word. Take this staff from my personal collection. I think you'll find it useful. I suppose I could dig up a staff or two for you.
The weapons of the... Take a look. Strong steel guard here, friend.
Still here.
Still here.
I've got your back. We heading out?
Captain Gjalland does the business around here. I'm just a ship's mate.
Nakast!
You may have everyone fooled, but I see what you're doing here. The Call of Gold sends you being like a rat.
Still here.
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Outsiders aren't welcome here. Elder Arthroloth is grooming me to be his eventual replacement.
Still here.
Soon I'll be running the temple my way.
I'm right behind you.
Stand aside.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? Your efforts in Raven Rock have proven most invigorating for my husband. I haven't seen him this pleased in many years. A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived. Yes, the Strident Squall, or something like that. The damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstheim. Can you imagine? One of the sailors survived. Poor thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees. Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers. Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such a precious heirloom. My husband is second counselor, so I certainly have the means to reward you if you... My folio.
I can't thank you enough for reopening the Ebony Mines. You've brought light to the darkness, my friend.
The mines are open and the ebony has begun to flow because of your discovery. My eternal gratitude and blessings go with you, friend.
Still here.
My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock.
I'm right
got your
behind
back.
you. I've got your back. I'm right behind you.
You've brought Raven Rock back from the brink, traveler.
If it wasn't for the bulwark, we...
I can't believe Raven Rock Mine is open. Finally, something. If you're looking for the East Empire Company...
It's busier now that things are starting to look up. I guess I might stay a bit longer after all. Yeah, so, what can I get you? Got everything from potions to pitchforks. Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item. It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point, a kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them. They could be anywhere on the island. The mines might be a good place to start. If you find any while you're exploring Solstheim, bring them here, and I'll pay you for them. Things are picking up for now. All I'm wondering is how long it'll take for House Redorin to begin ignoring us again if the mine runs out of ore for a second time. Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm. Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with Vittoria Vici herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim. Ah, you're just like the rest of the folks around here. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Raven Rock, and when they do, I'll be at the top of their list. The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? Because I have pretty much any supplies you might need. If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I have it. Jarland over at the docks brings me most of my supplies, and the rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up. The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone unturned.
I work for Mogrul. You got a problem. Mogrul doesn't lend coin to outlanders.
Teldrin Serra, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service.
You looking for
Need
trouble?
something?
Stay out of my way. Haven't you got something?
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine. If you're dealing with me, there's only one thing to remember. Pay your debts or end up hurt.
The mines are open and the shop is busy again. Thank you. If you're looking to purchase something, speak to my father.
You brought Raven Rock back from the brink, traveler.
Your actions here have been a blessing to us all, Sergio. The Dunmer have been growing food in the Ashlands for thousands of years. It was born out of the necessity to survive in the harsh climate of our homeland. And now, with the constant eruptions of the Red Mountain, it's more important than ever.
So I certainly have the means to reward
No,
you if you
only the Telvanni have the ability to weave living growth from the ash. This simply takes the right ingredients, the right tools, and a lot of patience. Next time you're hungry,
It's
stop
busier
by.
now that things are starting to look up.
Plenty of food for sale.
I guess I might stay a bit
Welcome to
longer
the
after all.
Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips. Haven't heard anything lately, but check back with me. You never know. There's actually a funny story behind the name, friend. A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dunmer staggering along with a bottle of Sioux jammer in hand. He was one of my patrons and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised. Ah, but you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day he was born, and singing badly at the top of his lungs. As I'm watching this spectacle, a Netch floats over the bulwark towards him. The man looks straight up at Vanetch, yells, "Have a drink," and tosses the bottle. And it never hit the ground. Well, the bottle broke on Vanetch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started floating sort of tilted. Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, the foulest liquid to ever assail your nostrils spewed from its maw. I've seen plenty of drunks every day, and I'll tell you right now, that Netch was sick. True story, friend. True story. How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count. Safe travels, Outlander.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Redoran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time. A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. I wish I had a more romantic tale to tell, but I was simply seeking my fortune and chose Raven Rock to ply my trade. Besides, knowing how to repair bone mold armor wasn't very useful in Riften. I had a friend over there, a dark elf named Van Ryth, a very talented armor smith. Spent a lot of time with the guy swapping smithing techniques. Learned a heck of a lot, including how to repair bone mold. After he moved on to greener pastures, I decided to pack up, move out here, and put those lessons to the test. Been here ever since. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Your actions here have been a blessing to us all, Sergio.